Hi, Joseph.
Hello, madam.
I'm going to ask you a few questions. I want to know, how long have you been doing art?
Oh, ever since I was like almost 2 or 3 years old, and I started painting in the walls. My parents were a little bit upset, so they just helped me using paper. And ever since, I just kept drawing some stuff, and that's how I ended up here.
Well, how would you describe the style of art that you're doing?
Oh, sometimes it depends on my surreal life. My imagination is a little bit strange. And I got a lot of inspirations from numerous stuff around here, from pop culture, even to like anything else that's around me.
Do you have anybody that influenced you in your art?
Oh yes, my mentor named Albert Baruch. He's a former animator. I've been taught by him from almost 10 years.
And why did he influence you?
Because ever since I enjoyed I enjoyed cartoons back then. And of course, I always wanted to become like a cartoonist like him.
And have you had any formal education in learning the art?
Oh no, I was self-taught. Of course, my mother was first a little bit of artist in the fashion design industry. Of course, I've almost been influenced by her.
And what are you doing now to develop or expand your career as an art?
Well, it's really simple. I had to be a little more innovative with more of artworks. From using mixed medias, from mixed palettes, any form of art I could use. I'm also a graphic designer and illustrator.
And what kinds of things are you doing to advertise yourself as an artist? How are you getting more opportunities?
Oh, eventually word of mouth, sometimes mostly in Facebook. And of course, very much I just need a little bit more marketing schemes. Luckily, there's autism right here. And it's a very great way to show your artworks to the whole world, especially even if it's locally. There might be some person from different cities or places that could enjoy it, and to discover what kind of artworks that we do.
So do you sell your artwork online?
Not much, but we do. But I like to do like me face to face with an actual person. I know I'm not very much of a social type, but I eventually want to expand my critiques.
What inspires your ideas? How do you get your ideas for your art?
Everything, my imagination. I just look around the whole in real life, even on the internet, even magazines and comic books, anything that's in my mind.
Do you have a favorite piece of artwork that you've done?
Oh man, this is really a tough one. I don't know which one, but of course, my mom eventually said that if there's a favorite one that very much inspired you, it will be the Magnificent Monarch.
Okay, you have a reprint of that monarch?
Definitely.
That's your favorite one? Show me a couple of the other ones and tell me what the inspiration is behind them.
This is where I got from a magazine. It was supposed to be yellow, but however, it just turned into blue. So that's the idea I eventually did. It's the first work that I used in oil base.
Okay. And what other kind of mediums do you use?
I use acrylics, charcoal, even markers, colored pencils, even ones with Sharpies. And I sometimes use like a college.
Do you put your artwork on any other kind of merchandise items?
Oh yeah, I do. Cosmetic bags. How do you think of that?
Well, Michael, do you think that having autism has helped you to be an artist?
Even though I eventually was a complete individual, I do have some help from others, from individuals like my teachers, even from my school, even in university as well, which I got 2 degrees from 2 universities.
So tell me about your experience at the university.
Oh, it was all right for me. I first started in Broward College for my graphic design, And then I got my bachelor's degree on graphic arts from Florida Atlantic University for 3 years, and Broward College 4. So it's like 7 years of I eventually have been educated, and very much I learned a lot more.
Is there anything else that you'd like to mention that I didn't ask you?
Well, eventually, my mom and I eventually wrote a book called Book for Your Future. It's a self-help guide that me and my mom have been working for it for a long time, and was a huge influence. My mom was a huge influence. And I'm glad that she's a really a fine person, as well as not only like alteration or fashion designer, but also a self-help guide, a life coach,
Can
just
you
to
tell
help
me
out.
again what your first and your last name is?
My name is Joseph Michael Vidal.
Thank you.